critics gave these movies a very bad review. You ready for this?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Taken. Very bad
Liam
review
Neeson?
on certain critic websites.
Really?
Man of Steel. That's one of the better DC movies, probably. I know how we feel about
Yeah.
DC. Saul. We've seen Saul
Saw?
together. That was a bad review.
Fantastic.
Jumanji with Robin Williams. National Treasure.
Really?
Hocus Pocus, if you like that Halloween movie. Step Brothers. They gave a bad review. Home Alone 2.
What?
Bad review. Space Jam. Hook. And Top Gun. They all had
No way.
They all had really bad reviews.
That's a classic.
on some critic websites.
New and old's great.
Well, stop using these quote professional critics as your way to see
They're phonies.
they're phonies. Stop using them as your way to see if you're going to watch a movie or not. Instead, go to a more relatable source where you can find relatable people just like you to see what these movies are about and how good they are. Relay is an app where you can do that, and we're lucky enough to be have a little partnership going on with Relay right now. So yeah, talk about Relay, guys.
I feel like no matter what, we've always said that we wouldn't support something that we didn't enjoy
Correct.
or
Yep.
be able to get behind. And Relay is just one of those apps or one of those things. Relay is really nice because I've actually used it just this past week, and I was able to watch a movie. I forgot what it was called. It was something on Netflix, and it was great. I trusted the review, and it was from a real person, and I got a review in like 30 seconds without spoilers. So much easier than using Rotten Tomatoes, which is never accurate.
No.
Yeah, I remember like looking up one of my favorite movies is Ace Ventura 2, Pet Detective, or
Yeah.
When Nature Calls.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
what it's called.
The
I
rhino.
freaking love that movie.
And-
Yeah, the rhino. There's so many great things in that movie, and I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it has like a terrible score too. So basically, they mean nothing.
No.
And so this
Yep.
is like a better way to like get a reviewer. And like we said, like if you find someone that kind of lines up with your stuff, you can follow them. Same way you do on like all social media stuff. You can follow them and kind of get more movies that you haven't even heard of. So it's a good way to discover movies and then try to figure out like, is it even worth watching?
And on top of that, if you enjoy us and you enjoy our Badly Explained, we're on there too. So you can go
Yeah.
check out our reviews and see what
Yep.
we think.
So download the Relay app and make movie night easier.
So we're doing conspiracy theories today. Helen Keller did not fly that plane.
Apologies. What?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I've heard of her. I didn't know that
Are
she.
you thinking of Amelia Earhart?
No.
Did they say that she flew a plane?
It was said that Helen Keller flew a plane.
That's got to be wrong.
That is so wrong. And I'll look it up real
Do people
quick.
think that? How could she fly a plane?
No, it's like a famous story. Like, how did Helen Keller fly a plane? And so I think they were traveling. Okay, it says here from Rome to Paris, crossing over the Mediterranean Sea. This is in 1946. There was nothing unusual about this flight except for one thing. For 20 minutes of the plane's journey, one of its passengers became the pilot. The passenger was Dr. Helen Keller, an American author, educator. Yep, y'all know who she is. And through many women of her generation would be rarely or ever travel via airplane, blah, 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 blah. It goes into it. For 20 minutes, she flew the plane. That thing would have been wrecked.
Yeah, unless she's got like a lot of help.
I don't know.
I mean, she was what? Blind?
and deaf.
Deaf.
And I mean, it was
That's all
a
you need.
really old plane.
Yeah.
Think about it. 1946. That thing probably had a go-kart engine.
Probably. Yeah, I don't believe that.
It was just crazy to me. Like, I don't know.
I don't think. Yeah, that's. I mean, yeah, she would have had to have help.
Like
Yeah.
literally be right behind her, like steering it for her. You can't even
Yeah.
communicate with her, and she can't. Well, I mean,
You
can
can.
tab, but you can't like talk.
Yeah, so that was just one of the things I found I thought would be funny to start off with. I'm sure she probably... I don't know. It's just hard to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Conspiracy theories, guys. What do you think? You
I
got
mean,
any? You put?
Sometimes just for fun, I close my eyes when I drive. I can hardly do that. So to be able to not see at all, and she was deaf too, like she couldn't use her ears. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Schmeff, you good? Do you need to be driving?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
So you got in a wreck recently?
Yeah. Were your eyes open?
Were you tested? That's,
Anyway,
that's not
no.
what you did, right? You
Wait,
just-
is that a serious question?
yeah, did you just close your eyes and then you hydroplane?
I hydroplaned. I was, but my eyes were, they were open.
Sorry, Mom. I was just like testing if I could drive my eyes closed.
It's almost as bad as me dropping my vape and getting in a wreck
Oh.
in a brick
Oh,
mailbox.
man.
Don't close your eyes when you drive, please.
Yeah, that's rough.
Do y'all think the moon landing was fake?
No, that was real. That was 100%.
Oh, were you
real.
there?
Really? Why?
That what?
You were there?
Okay, shush. So the space race, all right. So we were fighting. Was it Russia at the
Yeah,
time?
I'm pretty
to,
sure.
to get the first man on the moon, and I just don't see what we could gain as a nation to lie about being on the moon.
Not having to go to the moon and saying we did?
I mean, I think there is a little bit of motive there to
Yeah.
be the first one to end the race of it. There's some motive.
But like, can't you at least look on a telescope or something, or haven't scientists actually seen like the not the flag, but there was like something you can reflect off of, like the actual station that they landed on,
I don't know, dude.
Isn't there a shadow theory?
a shadow theory.
Have you seen like the astronauts, whoever, whatever the freaking names were? I
Neil
can't
Armstrong,
remember. That one, there was another one.
or Lance Armstrong and
I think it was the other one. That's the name I'm blanking on.
Lance something.
But like people have asked him, like, was it fake? And it's like he can't or if it's real, and he won't say that it
Yeah, he
was
won't
real.
say, I've
And he's
seen
like,
that.
put a hand on your Bible or whatever. He won't do it. He won't say that it was real. He actually said it wasn't real to like a kid or something. I saw in an interview. But I
Wow.
don't know.
I don't
I
know.
just think it's kind of fun.
Oop.
People say like the way that the flag was moving. People say the shadows.
Yeah.
People say I forgot what else.
Like, look here. I think it's here. Wait. That might not be a good angle. There, I'm looking at the flag right there. You see a shadow for this thing right here. Where's the shadow start for that?
I don't know how space light works.
Well, that's what they were talking about. It's like I don't know.
Like the degree of which the sun was
Where the
supposed
There's a
to
real
be.
picture right there.
Okay, that's fake.
I don't know. It's
I
just
don't
hard
know.
to believe. I mean,
It
I
is.
guess I could see it. Yes. Has America lied about worse things? Absolutely. But I don't know.
Well, let me look
Yeah,
it
I
up.
don't
What are some benefits to faking the moon landing?
Yeah. No, I could see that's
Well,
good.
weren't we spending like an unbelievable amount of money just trying to be the first one to the moon?
Yeah.
I mean, forget help the homeless. Yeah, let's just spend all of our money to go to a big rock in outer space.
Well,
And so let's just like end it. Let's just like quit spending all this money on it and just like fake it. And then we're the first ones to do it.
Yeah.
Here's a theory, or here's a reason why people say it's fake. We haven't done it since.
Yeah. Why?
Why? Why wouldn't we go back? We've sent like stuff to it to get pictures, like these little bots, and they get on there and they bring back some dirt from the moon or whatever. Who cares?
Because I mean, like, what's the point of going?
Well, or can we not?
If we
do
were
it?
the first there and then we found out, oh, there's nothing really up there, then like, what's the point of going back? Why
What's the
waste all
point
that
of-
money again?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Sorry,
You probably hear that.
coffee. I'm shaking my legs.
All the money that we spend on that stuff, I'm kind of like, why?
Well,
I mean,
what's
some of it's cool, but
really crazy. I'm sorry. What's really crazy to me is that finding out that pretty much just about anyone can, get a rocket up there after Elon did it.
yeah.
Like, I didn't know that your next door neighbor could be like, yeah, I'm going to go to the moon today.
I'm sure you got to get like a bunch of.
Permits and crap,
Yeah.
I'm sure, but still,
You got to be rich.
SpaceX. Like, I think that's going to reintroduce a lot of people's love for space travel because of what he did.
I still don't care to go.
To the moon?
I think we talked about that before. I don't care about going to space.
I think it would
Oh,
be
you don't?
so cool, but I don't know if I could.
I think it would be really, really cool.
I'm just not interested in it. I don't know.
You don't like just the view would be cool.
Only thing I'm interested in is if there's life in other
Oh,
places.
yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
I'll see pictures. I don't care.
Huh.
I don't know. It's just one of those things. It doesn't really interest me. But I definitely see how it would interest people. It's just never. I don't know. Never could get into it.
I think it's pretty neat. Do you think there's aliens?
Uh,
UFOs?
I think that's almost more likely than the moon landing being fake.
I think I want to believe that. I just don't know if I actually do.
Yeah.
I just think
Like it's not. I don't think it's that hard to believe that
Yeah.
there's life other places.
I don't know how intelligent, as they call it, but there is. The universe
Yeah.
is enormous.
Like why not?
Why not?
I have a hard time believing like there's another one of me in a different place. You know
Yeah.
that theory, like the
Yeah.
Yeah.
what's it
Oh, the
called?
multiverse thing or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Which that's
multiple
fun to,
dimensions.
That's fun to talk about, but I don't know about that. Like, because God, says He only makes one of you, or like you are
okay.
you are. What does He say? I can't remember exactly what He says.
I can't remember
What
exactly.
it says in the Bible, but like you are unique.
Yeah.
He makes you in
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 his, image.
Yes.
So there's not going to be
right,
double of you.
right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think if there were aliens per se, and like explaining why they haven't made contact and why we find artifacts and crap, if there actually are real
Have
artifacts.
they found
of it.
alien crap?
Alien crap, yeah. Alien feces, if you will.
You could do a lot of studying off that.
Yeah. Well, no. Just to say this though, I think that in a way it would make sense why they haven't made contact, because like there's a reason we don't like go and introduce new technology to Amazonian tribes.
I've heard this theory before too. Like people are like, well, why don't they just show up if they're real? And it's like, well, if they did, like you wouldn't go to a caveman and just show him your iPhone. He would trip out. He'd think you're some like sorcery guy.
Yep.
So I don't know. I think we would probably try to blow him up. I think that's the first thing we would try to do.
Can I talk about something that I was thinking about yesterday? This is a real thing I was thinking about on my way home. Every now and then this hits me. Just like I was driving home, I was seeing all these trees and like some hills and this road and the grass and the sky, whatever.
Bigfoot.
No, I was just thinking like there was a day where none of this was here.
Yeah.
Nothing. I wasn't here. Everyone I'm driving past was not here, not even thought of.
Yeah.
Nothing. Everything in this world.
Yeah.
There was one day nothing was here.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty crazy.
And I've only been here for 20 years, 22
Yeah.
years.
What's also crazy is how much change there has been in the world just like in the past 100 or 200 years.
Oh yeah, that's
Just in 100 years. Like how much is going to happen in our lifetime that we can't even think about?
Let me look up new inventions in 1922,
All right.
23. I just want to see. New invention.
even in the past 70 years, like technology and stuff.
Yeah, there's so much has happened.
Refrigerators.
In 1923, Garrett A. Morgan invented a traffic signal.
Yeah.
The television, or
Here's what I found from Ohio History Center.
thanks, Susan. The television or iconoscope, invented by Vladimir Kozma Kvorkin,
That's a Russian.
Working.
John Hardwood. That's the
That
name.
was a silence.
Invented the self-winding watch.
Oh, cool.
And Clarence, I actually read about this. Clarence Birdseye invents frozen food. Y'all seen the Birdseye brand frozen food? It's mainly vegetables and stuff.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, Birdseye. That's a pretty big.
I don't know. I
brand
think
name now.
if you took some vegetables to Antarctica, they probably invented frozen food then. So.
I mean,
Yeah.
but
Here's
packaged in your freezer.
here's something that's interesting to think about. So people have thought that like our like civilization has like there was a fully like developed a kind of up to our point like world, and then something happened, a meteor strike, whatever.
Oh yeah.
And so that's how like the whole pyramid stuff. Joe Rogan is huge. in
That
the
is
freaking-
insane, though.
What?
Thank you.
How
It
the
is
pyramids
insane.
were built.
How?
Oh yeah.
on
How?
Earth.
And they're like, there's a lost technology. That's his like thing. There has to be a way to do that. Like it wouldn't be practical.
Some people think it's aliens.
Some people think it's aliens. Whatever. Like they must have known something that we didn't. That's his theory.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Well, one of the most fascinating things to me too is if you think about like you familiar with the seven wonders of the world.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Explain.
So it's like the I'd have to here look up the seven wonders of the world, but they're like these huge pieces of architecture that were made and then eventually either destroyed or broken down. But one of them is the something of Alexandria. Let's see, where is it?
I'm sorry.
Great Wall.
Oh, I didn't know Great Wall was one of them. That's interesting.
Chicken,
Ch-
Petra, Machu
No.
Picchu, Christ the Redeemer, Colosseum,
These
Taj
are
Mahal.
The seven wonders of the world, though. Interesting.
One, two,
Anyways,
three.
there was this place called the Library of Alexandria.
Oh gosh.
And the Library of Alexandria was said to have like tons of scrolls and technology and books and had like all of this documentation of how the world came to where it was today.
What's it?
And Library of Alexandria. And it burned down. And a lot of people say that if it hadn't burned down, we would be light years away from where we are right now as far as technology goes.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe they had the way the pyramids was built in that library.
Here's the theory I've heard for the pyramids is that they used sound to move object.
Sound.
You know how different like phones at different frequencies things will vibrate?
Yeah.
Different materials will vibrate and move
Yeah.
to a certain frequency of sound.
Yeah.
So they thought that in order to move these blocks, instead of building something or having thousands of people pushing, that they would manipulate sound in order to move objects.
You would have to have some sort of ginormous thing to be able to create sound loud
is it-
enough to move something.
What's
like
it
that.
made out of?
Well, it's
Stone, right?
like, is it ivory?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't. There was like some place where where the pyramid was, and the nearest place where they would have been able to make those blocks would have been so many miles away. In order to get to the top of the pyramid, they would have had a ramp that would be like miles long to reach to the top or something.
Looks like
It's impractical. that's what they were saying.
limestone,
Limestone.
granite, and mortar. Do you think it's possible that God put it there?
I mean,
Like, what if it was just something?
That was already
It's
there.
always been there.
It's
'cause-
still there too.
Yeah. Because
I don't know about that.
just like trees or
I think that someone probably built it.
Yeah, it's
I
probably
don't
built.
know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know how it got there.
it's
Bob
pretty
the Builder?
fascinating to think about,
the
though.
builder.
Or like the what is it the stones, the arches that are in what is it, Scotland?
I'm not talking about the.
Yeah, I know. Like everyone's gonna be screaming the name in their car when they listen to this. I'm trying to think of the name of it. The
Aren't they in? This is weird. The movie Night at the Museum. Aren't they in that?
I don't know.
The big stone with like the face on. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh no! I'm not
Oh.
talking about Easter Island.
That's what I was thinking.
No, it's like the big arches that are huge blocks.
I don't know.
McDonald's logo?
No. Anyways, never mind.
I don't know.
One of the theories was for the pyramids is that they used ice.
Nice.
Like
How?
they would like place the block on top of the ice and it would melt and like drag towards. I don't know.
How would that work at the top?
Oh,
And like in order to get to the top, like how do you get to the
Yeah.
top? Well, you got to make a ramp. Well,
Yeah.
the how did they do? How did they?
it's huge.
It's humongous.
Scoops.
Like how were they able to push up these blocks? Like they weigh like tons.
yeah, 8,000
Like,
tons.
Yeah.
But-
8,000 tons.
Yeah, it just. I was thinking about that the other day, and it's one of those things where like you're like, I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true, but I was really thinking about it. I was like, up until I was born, so much happened. I was thinking about just like, I know, but I was thinking like George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, like the pyramids, all of this random stuff while I was driving home. I'm like, that happened, and I wasn't even. I was just a little
Yeah. I know what
thing
you mean.
that no one's ever like. I don't know. It was stupid.
Were you on DMT with the therapist right beside you? Sounds like one of those.
Well, actually, I was
experiences.
driving home with my eyes closed.
Oh, okay.
You were just the speck of sperm in someone's eye.
Exactly.
Yeah, you were.
I realize I'm gonna shut up.
It's
You are just a
Science.
spec.
I
That's how it
was.
works. That's how we get here.
all right. So we've played Family Feud on here a few times. It's just the three of us, so we're gonna just do Fast Money only this time. If you're not familiar with Fast Money, that's what Family Feud does at the end of their episode, and that's how like you win the $20,000. So you get like a certain amount of time, you get 5 questions, and then on there's a point system to kind of
Make it fair.
make it fair and a little more competitive. Whoever gets the most number one answers correct at the end of this will be the winner.
We're all given different quizzes, so that's how we decided to do it.
Yeah. I guess you'll just have to keep up with what answers we give.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
You want to do the one for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
I have not played Family Feud on here yet. I've always hosted.
The
it,
fast
so
one.
we'll
Yeah,
see
I
how
haven't
this
played it
goes.
because I haven't won when we do our.
Oh,
when we-
yeah.
Me or Evan, we haven't won.
Me,
So.
and, well, me and Presley are the bomb.
How much time do I get?
Oh yeah, Zach, put it on your phone.
Okay. The
Did
timer.
we do 30 seconds for 5 questions?
I don't know.
I'd say we do 25.
Oh gosh,
Do you want to do 30?
Let's do 30 because I want 30.
that's some pressure on you too to
Yeah.
read fast.
Yeah, I'd rather do 30 personally.
I'll start it
Because also, we want to give a little time to think because you don't just need to say something that pops in your head. You want the number one answer
Yeah.
for this. So keep that in mind too. You're trying to get the
Okay.
best answer. After I read the end of the first one, then the timer starts.
All right.
30 seconds? All right. Let me breeze through this.
30 seconds on the clock. Survey says.
Oh, who's going to keep track of his answers? I guess I can if it's
How?
up there. I don't know.
I can.
Zach,
Here.
I'll do the timer.
No, we're going to use the timer on your phone.
We'll figure it out.
Figuring out the logistics here.
Yeah, we haven't done fast money only, but
And I'll
I
keep
wanted
up with
to
the
do this.
answers.
Okay. All right. And I can hit the timer after I say it. So I got
Okay.
it. And you got the answers.
All right.
You ready, Schmetty?
Yeah.
All right. Don't look at my phone. All right. Here we go. Name something you bring on a camping trip.
Tent.
Name something you spend lottery winnings on.
House.
Name a food you might eat at a carnival.
Funnel cake.
Name an activity you might do at a sleepover.
Sleep.
Name a water sport.
Water sport.
Yeah, water sport.
Water polo.
Okay. Water polo?
Have you not ever heard of water
it-
polo?
It was the sleep.
Sleep.
name an activity at a sleepover. Sleep.
Hey, I think that's a good answer.
I'm sorry.
I sleep over.
You had plenty of time anyway, so sorry for laughing, but
Should we do less time?
I think that's a good
I think that was a good time. So, also, we could kind of maybe do second if you don't have enough. But okay, so name something you bring on a camping trip. You said tent. The number one answer was tent. So
Sick.
there's a point there.
How many points was that on there? I'm just curious.
That was 36 points.
Okay.
There was sleeping bag, backpack, food, s'more, toilet paper, bug spray, compass.
Yeah.
Name thing or something you spend lottery winnings on. You said house. The number one answer was mansions. I'll give that to
Oh,
you.
yeah.
So there's another point. You're up to
I
two.
thought it was either gonna be that or car.
Yeah. It's actually vacations, paying off debt, then cars.
Okay.
Name a food you might eat at a carnival. You said funnel cake.
I was thinking fair.
That was the third answer.
Okay.
Cotton candy, corn dog.
Put
It's one or
that-
two.
How should we do that? Because
If
if there's a tiebreaker,
How about this?
Just write down every, like, if it's next to the question, third answer,
Yeah,
fourth.
okay, yeah.
That kind of thing. Yeah. We're very coordinated here at the Awkward
Yeah.
Tapes.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. All right, next one. Name an activity you might do at a sleepover. You said sleep. Unfortunately, that wasn't
that
on
wasn't
there.
on there.
Pillow fight,
didn't
truth
think-
or dare, watch movie, like something to do, prank calls.
I didn't think that'd be number one.
That's my favorite thing to do at a sleepover is sleep.
Well, it's an activity you do at a sleep over.
I know, but yeah, I know. I see what you meant. All right, name a water sport. You said water polo. That was the
Figured it'd be on
1, 2, 3,
there.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Well, as beach volleyball or something? Well, no, that's on the beach.
Swimming, surfing,
Oh,
boating,
I did-
jet skiing, diving.
I thought about
water polo.
swimming, but I was like, I don't. Okay.
Yeah. All right. That
So I
actually
got
was
2 1s.
2 1s, a 3, and a 6. That's a pretty good performance.
Shouldn't have said sleep. I thought
Shouldn't
I
have
was
said
being
sleep.
smart there.
So do you want me to do his to get mine out of the way?
Let me do his, and then we'll just do it over.
Okay.
again.
Oh.
All right.
So I'm going now.
Yes, I will,
Right. I'll write his answers.
and I'll keep up with the time, and do this.
Oh, yeah, you have it on your-
Logistics. I'm gonna make my grandmama proud.
You have 30 seconds.
Okay.
You ready? Clayton?
I'm ready.
All right. Name an
Wait. You put it on minutes instead of seconds. Let me
Just
change
trying to
that.
help him out.
There you go.
All right.
Gave me an extra 29 minutes and 30 seconds.
Name an occasion where parents force their kids to wear a certain outfit.
Church.
Name a reason that someone might ride their bike to work.
Exercise.
Name something that might come out of your nose when you laugh.
Snot.
Name qualities of a bad boss.
Controlling.
Name a food dogs love just as much as humans do.
Peanut butter.
Ding, ding, ding. All right.
I actually saw some of those questions when I was
Oh,
looking.
really?
Yeah.
Ah.
All right. So the first question I asked you, name an occasion where parents force their kids to wear a certain outfit. You said church. And that was on there, but it was 4th.
What was number one?
Wait, what?
What was number one?
I thought you said that was number 1.
Oh.
Oh, wedding.
Wedding.
Wow.
Wow.
Church is a good answer.
Yeah,
I'm
it
surprised
is.
it's 4th.
Yeah,
Name a
me
reason
some
that someone
Jesus.
might ride their bike to work. Exercise was 2nd.
Ah.
Number 1 was
Money?
no car.
No.
Oh, well.
That would make
Yeah.
sense.
Name something that might come out of your nose when you laugh. You said snot. That's the number 1 answer.
Yeah.
Name qualities of a bad boss. You said controlling. I don't really see that on there.
Micromanager.
Oh, actually, yeah. Yeah,
That's-
that's the same thing. 1.
Say number 1.
That's-
First one?
Yeah.
Micromanager's first one.
Oh,
Controlling,
yeah,
I
okay.
think
it
that's
was-
kind of.
Name a food dogs just as left.
Just as low.
I mean, hold on. Wow. Name a food dogs love just as much as humans do. You said peanut butter. It's not on there.
Really?
Wow.
Steak is the number 1 answer.
Whoa. Dogs
Okay.
love peanut butter. But also
Cheese?
love steak.
Cheese is number 5.
Wow.
All right.
You know what we need to do? We need to create a
Excited?
compilation of all of my stutters, and it'd just be like, I mean, wow, wow, wow.
Wow.
So
All
you
right.
got to do his questions on your phone.
All right.
I am so not ready.
So how do we?
I don't know why I legitimately get nervous over these
Do the
things.
time on your phone, Leighton,
Okay.
and I'll keep up with your answers.
I'll copy
on
it
mine.
over once. Okay.
All right, I'm ready.
Whoa.
That was a good one.
Oh wait, that's so dumb. This only
You want
has.
me to edit that out?
Okay, I'm just gonna go to this in order. All right, you ready?
That was bad.
Take a deep breath, Leighton. You're gonna do great. $20,000 on the line,
All right.
and a date with Sandra Bullock.
Okay.
All right. Name a reason you might get rid of an old family heirloom.
Pass.
Where do kids nowadays spend most of their time?
Inside playing video games.
Tell me something many people do just once a week.
Exercise.
Name a reason a person might wake up at 2 in the morning.
To go to work.
Name something you might eat with a hamburger.
Cheese.
All right, you gotta go back to the first question
What? Why?
because he passed.
Oh, name a reason you might get rid of an old family heirloom.
Time. What's a family? What is that? What's a family heirloom?
Like something that's been passed down for a long time.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm an idiot.
Number one answer was broken.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed it.
Broken, ugly, divorce, sell, too much stuff, family feud.
And he said time, so that's not
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't even know what it was.
Yeah. All right. So we asked you, Where do kids spend most of their time? And you said inside playing video games. Do you think that counts? I don't know if that's the
What
same.
was it?
It's not on there.
It's
There's
not
one that says
on there.
Internet.
Internet.
Oh.
The number one answer was in their bedroom.
Oh, they meant like more location, not
guess
like
so.
activity.
Yeah.
I guess don't give it to me then.
All right.
Big oof.
Big oof.
Tell me something many people do just once a week. You said exercise. That is not on there.
No way. What's the number one answer?
Church.
Oh,
That
Gross
makes sense.
That
Church,
does make sense.
Grocery shopping, laundry, clean the house, sleep in, and eat out.
I mean, yes or yeah.
Yeah, that makes
Exercise
sense.
is not a bad answer, but
Dang it.
We also asked, name a reason a person might wake up at 2 a.m. You said work. I almost read your answer as cheese. And that is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th answer on the
No
board.
way.
that's pretty insane.
4 people guessed
That
work.
you think that's a good answer, right?
That's a good.
That's a
answer.
good answer.
Okay. What's number one? Exercise.
Bathroom.
Get up early.
At 2 a.m.
That does make sense. But see that if I thought of that, I'd be like, oh, that's 7th. That's a stupid answer.
Oh no.
What? Cheat that.
Name something you might eat with a hamburger. You said cheese. That is not on there.
Oh, okay.
Number
French
one-
fries.
number one
on.
answer.
I was thinking on.
Number one answer was French fries.
Yeah, fries. That makes
Second
sense.
answer was soup. Oh, well, I guess I get that.
Yeah.
Like nukes or something.
did I
Salad,
think
onion
on?
rings, tater tots, and pickles.
I was
am
thinking
so
on.
sorry.
Not with. I would have totally have.
I think Leighton's losing right now.
Yeah.
I'll copy. You want to send that to me in the text?
That was terrible.
That is tough.
That couldn't have gone worse.
Well, Leighton, just make sure you take critical thinker off your job resume.
Yeah, yeah, for real. I feel like some of those should have been on there, but
Yeah, they should have.
So now you're gonna ask me, Leighton. I'll send this to you.
Oh wait, wouldn't
now it's my turn to give.
Ask-
Zach.
Yeah.
my bad.
why did I say my name in the third person?
Say my name.
Give Zach.
Say my name. Heisenberg.
What?
How are we gonna do this? Are you
I
gonna
was
keep track of
sending that,
answers?
blah, 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 blah.
And then we'll need your phone for time.
That's fine.
And you keep track of answers.
Yeah. Did
All
you
right.
send it to me?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna copy these over.
This
This is
is
fun.
It is fun. This one I themed around music. I don't know if I should tell you that or not, but I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you.
Mine around sports, Leighton.
I tried to,
That's
but a lot
not
of them
fair.
were really
no,
bad.
come on.
Yeah,
You know, for next time,
I'll know for next
be
time.
better.
Yeah. Also, this is taking forever because you sent me the actual notes file instead of just copying and pasting.
The biggest friend.
Yeah, that was dumb. So I'm gonna go ahead and paste this. Sorry, guys. A little intermission here.
If you guys aren't watching, you're missing out on a good impression.
All right, here we go. So you're gonna use mine for notes.
No, yours for time.
Time. Okay.
Mine for notes.
Yeah.
Why don't you just use this for notes?
Oh, or that. Yeah, just
That would
switch
make
around
more
phones.
sense.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm
Ready to go.
engines. Let me read the answers real quick, just so I'm ready. That one's a long one. Don't look.
You got it.
All right, you
wasn't
ready?
looking.
Here we go.
I'm ready.
Name something in your kitchen that you'd use as a musical instrument.
A spoon.
Name something you buy to go along with the guitar.
A strap.
Name something a rock musician might do during a concert that would look funny for a classical musician to do.
Twirl their stick.
Name a musical instrument made out of wood.
Easy.
A flute.
Name a classical music composer that most know nothing about.
Tchaikovsky.
All right.
How do I spell that?
I could spell it.
Chip.
Oh, you ran out of time. Perfect.
Wait, what? Did I miss a question?
No, you didn't.
Oh.
It just ended there. I forgot to hit pause.
Look how he spelled Tchaikovsky. Oh, wait, hold on.
Chick?
Tchaikovsky.
That's funny. All right. I'm gonna keep track of the scoring here.
Hopefully
So,
that's on there. I think like this is a pretty famous classical composer, right?
yeah, it actually was on there.
Oh, okay.
Spoiler. Name something in your kitchen that you use as a musical instrument. You said spoons.
I should have said ladle.
No, you shouldn't have, because spoons was number 2. Pots and pans
Oh.
was number 1. Name something you buy to go along with the guitar. You said strap. That was a good answer, but it wasn't on there.
Really? Was it number 1 amplifier?
Amp was 4th. Pick, case, strings, amp, sheet music.
Darn.
So that's a no. Name something a rock musician would do during a concert that would be funny for a classical music to do. Scream was number 1. Stick twirl was not on there.
Oh, it meant as like the viewer.
Yeah. Name a musical instrument made out of wood. You said flute.
What did you think of?
Guitar.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Duh.
Guitar was the number 1 answer. Flute was 3rd.
Oh.
I also thought of that's not a musical instrument. It was just drumsticks.
Yeah. Name a classical musical composer that most of them know about. Tchaikovsky or whatever his name. That was number 4.
Tchaikovsky.
It was number 1
Mozart.
that no one knows about.
No
like-
one knows much about.
Much about facts.
Tchaikovsky.
Like they've heard of them, but they don't know
Okay.
anything about them.
All right. So now I ask, Leighton.
Sure. Yeah. You asked that. All right. Here we go.
Oh gosh. So I'm writing these down.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Don't be.
Is it about cheese?
No, it's just
Name
that
the most
it's-
popular.
I did 1 through 5 on this website. I'm doing 6 through 10 for you.
Okay.
That's it. Ready?
I'm
Set.
ready to go.
I'm ready.
Oh, you got. Okay. Name something that shakes, rattles, and rolls.
A shaker.
Other than feet, name something that runs. You got it.
Flippers.
Name a word that rhymes with election.
Inflection.
Name something you would ask the wizard for in the land of Oz.
A new heart.
Name a soda that people like to drink.
Sprite. Should have said Coke.
Okay.
That was good.
Oh, I don't know about good.
Golly,
I-
my anxiety.
Inflection. Flipper. Those were bad.
Golly, just
What else would you run on? Your hands?
erect. Oh wait, no. I meant the rhyme with redemption. He was erect.
How would you run on that? That hurt. That would hurt.
What?
I was talking about the rhyme. That had to have been the number 1 answer.
Erect.
All right, let's get on with it. I asked you first. Name something that shakes, rattles, and rolls. You said a shaker.
That's a good answer.
kind of number 2,
Okay.
a rattle toy.
Oh,
So I'll put number 2.
that's a good
on
answer.
there. Okay. Other than feet, name something that runs. You said flipper.
I meant like a claw, like foot, but that's still a foot.
It's not on there.
Yeah, I don't. Well, okay, what's even on there?
Toilet, car, refrigerator. Your nose runs.
That was what I was gonna say.
pantyhose.
Refrigerator.
I don't know what that means. And a clock.
How does a toilet run?
You flush it.
Oh, they literally just. Oh,
You've never heard of the
Play on
toilets
words.
running. What about a
Oh.
car? The car is running.
I've-
Refrigerator's running. Yeah, hey, my nose
I
is
was
running.
not thinking in the right direction.
Name a word that rhymes with election. You said
Inflection.
inflection. That's not on there, buddy.
It's on there. Erections number 2. Selection.
That's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking
Erection was number 2.
about. That's what I'm saying.
Selection was 1.
Perfection. Detection.
Name something
All right.
you would ask the wizard for in the land of Oz.
That's a good answer.
A new heart is number 2.
Oh,
Nice.
Money was number 1.
okay.
Do they ever ask for money in those?
I don't know.
Oh.
Name a soda that people like to drink. You said Sprite.
I thought I should.
Steve Harvey's clapping for you.
Oh,
No
brother.
shot.
It's not on there.
I knew I should have said
Wow.
So
Coke.
Leighton,
I
You
did
don't-
bad
You
again.
don't have one number one answer.
No, I don't.
I'm so sorry.
But now
bud.
it's my turn.
Now it's your turn.
Wow. Am I doing this one for
Who's
you, or
asking
is it
me?
late?
You're asking me, right?
I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll do the time.
Yeah, and just keep track of answers. Yeah, I'll keep track of
All right.
answers.
Let's see. All right. I have these questions ready to go. As he looks up a picture of Joseph Daniel Votto for inspiration.
Yep. Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, Shmev. We have the time.
Yes.
30 seconds on the clock for $25,000 and a date with Sandra Bullock.
Yes.
Name something you haven't done since high school gym class.
Dodgeball.
We asked 100 Americans, how much do you tip for good service?
$10.
Who was the most popular character on the sitcom Friends?
Ross.
Tell me something you can buy that costs $1 or less.
Gum.
Name a country that speaks Spanish.
Mexico.
There we go. Was that 5? Did I ask too many?
That was fine.
Okay.
That was 5.
Good job,
Nice.
man. Hey.
Those were good answers.
You think Steve Harvey cusses people out while they're at commercial?
Probably.
Probably.
He's a bully.
Oh my gosh. Leighton, you got those answers for me?
Yeah, I'm gonna send them.
Look at that form.
It's beautiful.
That is.
See how inside his hands are?
Yeah.
What we were talking about last podcast?
Yep.
All right.
Baseball talk. Anywho,
Actually, do you mind just showing me your phone so that
Yeah.
way I can cross reference? Appreciate you.
crossing.
All right. Appreciate you sending it to me, though. Okay. So, Shmev,
Yes.
we asked you, name something you haven't done since high school gym class, and you said dodgeball.
That's a good answer.
That is the second answer.
Running.
Run a mile was number 1.
That is so specific.
I would have said running.
Push-ups was number 3. Sit-ups, crunches, lift weights, swim laps, change in the locker room, tennis, and exercise. Exercise. Second. All right. And next one. We asked 100 Americans, how do you tip for good service? You said $10. That is not on there.
30%.
What?
Is it
The
percent?
number 1 answer is 20%.
Oh my gosh.
Number 2 is
How am I
15%.
supposed to know his percent?
Number 3 is 25.
I don't know.
4 is 18.
That's the first place my mind went, though.
5
I
is
can s-
$20. But
That's
there's nothing on
Yeah.
there about that. Okay.
that's
We asked you who was the most popular character on the sitcom Friends. You said Ross. That is the number 3 answer.
thought about it's Rachel. Isn't it?
Rachel.
It's Rachel. And then
It's
Joey.
between them.
Yeah.
So that is the number 3. And we also asked you, tell me something you can buy that costs $1 or less. You said gum. That is the number 6 answer. Number 1 is fruit.
What kind of fruit are you getting for under
That's
$1?
a garbage ant. What?
You can definitely buy fruit for under $1.
I worked at a grocery store for 6 years. No,
What fruit?
almost
There's
never.
no way.
You can buy a banana for less than
One,
$1.
a singular banana.
Yeah, you can weigh it.
There's a bajillion other things
But
that I
why
would
would
get under
that be
$1.
number one?
Yeah, why would that be number 1?
Fruit? I don't
Maybe on there, but
know.
this next one better be number 1.
Okay, so name a country that speaks Spanish. Yours was number 8. I'm just kidding. No, it's number 2.
2?
Right next to Spain, the inventors of Spanish.
I don't care. Mexico's more popular.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Wow.
Oh man. Oh my gosh, that's funny though. Whoo! How you feeling?
Great.
All right, I'm copying these down.
Yeah, I like the quietness here.
I think it was really pleasant.
So that's it now, right?
I guess so.
Oh wait, that's it? Are we already
Well, we
done?
got to kind of figure out. Overall, I know I was third. I did not Yeah, that didn't go well for me. It's probably between y'all. Y'all can kind of look through and
I
just
think I
kind of
got
guess.
2 number 1. I think you did too, Zach.
All right.
Yeah, go through the notes and look who got number ones. I know it wasn't me.
Are we doing a cut or not?
No, just
rolling with it.
I guess
Okay.
just do it. I mean, unless you want to wait.
Shmev, you had
You got it.
We'll find out
two
together.
number ones. Leighton, you had
Zero number ones.
I think you had more zeros.
I had
Yeah, you're not wrong.
2 number ones.
Okay, so who are the most number twos?
Number 2s.
That means poop.
Funny man.
Wait. Shmev, you had 2 number 2s.
I bet
And
Zach did
I
too.
had
He pooped twice.
2 number
Shut the
2s.
front door.
Shmev had. Hold on.
Now we're going to thirds.
2 number 3s. I had.
Shut up. There's no way.
I had 1 number
Ah,
3. Good
wow.
job, man. Good job. Yeah. Mwah.
Nope. I get a date with Sandra Bullock, not
You do.
not you. And
Wow.
Jessica.
Shocker, it's me in a wig. We didn't have it in the budget to afford Sandra
I feel like I did good, just not for the number one answers. Like I feel like I would have won the 200 points.
Yeah.
I had a lot of higher.
Yeah.
Just a couple.
Oh, I thought you meant high space your. Like, what's your?
Anyway,
That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
That was fun. I liked
you
it.
did good.
No, I didn't. Hey, some of those should have been up there. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I mean this is just off a website. so-
Flippers.
Flippers definitely should have been on there.
Yeah. No.
Erection.
Okay, how that? I didn't think that'd be up there.
Really?
It was
I
rhymed
don't know.
perfectly.
I just thought. Yeah, I just didn't think
It
they
was the
put
first
that
thing
on
I thought of.
there. Well, of
Sure
course.
it is.
Inflection.
So this happened in the UK recently. Bless you.
Stop it.
The book, there was a book in the UK. It was called A History of the United States. It was due back to a Californian library on February 21st, 1927. But a mystery man handed it to the library a few days ago to the amazement of its staff. So someone rented this book or whatever you call it, a library. They never returned it, but they returned it 100 years later. I mean, at that point, just, use it as a fire starter or something. Or whatever they do with books.
100 years late. So, did they charge him every year? Like, you know how they put fees on top of stuff? Did it come out to be like a $100 fine for?
It says right here, he owed no money to the library as it has not used fines since 2019. Oh, and you can just rent a book and then keep it the rest of your life.
And then they won't charge you.
What
because-
is that?
Yeah, I will never walk into another public library because I realized before COVID, I rented a book and then COVID happened and I couldn't return it. And I found it the other day and it's been 4 years.
Oh, no, Zach.
You probably owe $256.
That's a misdemeanor.
Yeah. It
Are you
is.
serious?
I don't know.
I don't
Maybe.
think so.
Oh, I was about to
They
say.
probably just it's a little money for late fees.
It probably happens all the time.
Yeah, they never get their books back.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, who wants to go to a No offense, libraries kind of suck.
Yeah, they do.
Like everything's online or
Those are
Bookstore?
they're gonna be gone
bookstores.
within the bookstores. Maybe might stick
No.
around, but
I think at
Well,
least
libraries.
like public libraries.
I think
will
bookstores
always
will go
be
before
around.
libraries because it's a government thing. It's probably gonna stick around.
If anything, maybe libraries will turn into a public information center where there's computers or something where it's all
Yeah.
logged. Probably,
y'all think movie theaters will be gone at some point?
I don't think so.
With
Hope not.
just how much like Netflix and all these streaming services have taken over.
I don't know. I think it would take a very long time, but like the only way I would think that it would go away is if your experience at home is equal-ish to the movie theater experience,
And
which
that's hard.
it's hard, but it's getting a lot closer. and big TVs are gonna only get cheaper. Good sound's only gonna get cheaper, and then the difference is gonna keep getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And we're already seeing a trend to where movies are being released on these services. So I think it's very possible that
Yeah.
at least that they could
Maybe.
go out of business because they need a lot of people. Like that's how they're making all their money.
Yeah.
If services want to put it on streaming platforms, they could go out of business.
I think it's really smart what AMC's doing though, with like the premiere list or whatever it is, the fast. Like
How
you
does
can
that
go
work?
see a movie
Oh.
4 times a week if you have a certain subscription.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. I don't know. I feel like over time, like I don't like. This is kind of a pet peeve of mine. When you go to the movie theater, the image just doesn't look as crisp as just watching it on your TV because it's a projector. It doesn't not. It does not look as good to me, personally. I've never been super impressed by like just the image quality.
Yeah,
It doesn't look
it's,
sharp.
it's pretty much all about the experience more than it is
Yeah.
the image quality.
It's just a big screen with really overly loud speakers. I'd rather watch it at home on my
Some-
setup.
Can we talk about that? Sometimes
Yeah.
movie speakers are legitimately too loud.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
unsafe.
Yeah,
Like ear damaging loud.
like reaching 105 decibels probably if I
Yeah.
had to guess.
We went to one somewhere in Tennessee. I ain't gonna tell you, but it was unbelievably loud. I don't think Schnev was there, but we
No.
saw Free Guy.
I was at school.
Remember
that was so loud. What was it? A helicopter passed by or something? It was ridiculous.
I couldn't believe it.
Like I had to plug my ears for a second. It hurt.
Yeah,
And I
it was bad.
work in audio, so that was bad.
Yeah.
I could sue.
Yeah, I saw the Little Mermaid yesterday.
Oh,
It
tell
was
us
that in
about it.
theaters?
Yeah, it was in theaters. It was a lot of singing. Overall, wasn't terrible. Wasn't terrible.
Really?
I wouldn't if I never saw it again. I'd be okay with that. I don't think it was terrible. I wasn't gonna like it. Like I wasn't gonna expect. I already know what happens. But I did get terrified.
All of the sharks.
Sharks. Some of this stuff I don't know how kids are watching it, and then you know,
Well, because they're not, scared like you are.
yeah. Well, they're going to be, and you
Because
know,
it's a movie.
you know, the bad guy, the bad girl,
Or,
Ursula.
Two-Face?
Ursula.
Is that it? Ursula?
The
I
penguin?
think so. No, the squid. Have you seen the Little Mermaid?
Oh, Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Well, she turns into this enormous thing. It's kind of terrifying if I was like a kid.
Ursula.
Ursula?
Ursula.
Yeah. Well, anyway, there was a scene with the shark, and I was absolutely
Let
terrified.
me look up what she looks like. Because she's ugly in the cartoons.
Well, it's played by Melissa McCarthy.
No, that's not Melissa McCarthy, dude.
Did I have the wrong name?
Melissa McCarthy is the person from iCarly.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
Jessica McCarthy.
There it is,
Oh.
Melissa
Yeah, that's her.
McCarthy. Yeah.
My
she played
bad.
in Mike and Molly. You
Yes.
ever seen that show?
Oh,
She's in
yeah,
Mike
yeah,
and
yeah.
Molly.
Oh, she didn't look too bad there.
My bad.
No, she did a good job.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I have watched a couple of the live action remakes lately. Like I watched Pinocchio and Tom Hanks is the Geppetto.
I want to see that.
Geppetto.
Geppetto.
And then that one was okay. Honestly, it was really, really cheesy at times. The acting wasn't all there. Tom Hanks did good, of course, but acting wasn't all there.
I'm just kind of tired of remakes of stuff. I'm sitting there the whole
Well,
time. Like, I know what's gonna happen.
There's a reason they did that because Walt Disney, one of his things was he wanted to make sure that the movies that did well and resonated with people at the time were able to resonate with different generations and different ages.
Yeah.
That's why they do that. Was because that was part of his
Yeah, I guess.
vision.
Mm.
So I get that, and especially the Lion King one. That one did really good in theaters.
Yeah.
really
the
good.
live action
liked it.
remake.
Yeah, I
That
haven't
was
seen
so
that
cool.
yet.
Oh, you have it?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Really
that's cool.
good.
But I watched live action Jungle Book the other day. I like that one better than Pinocchio. That was pretty good.
Well, it's got my all-time favorite actor in it, the Lion King one,
James Charles.
Donald Glover.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, he plays Simba.
Yeah.
And then Mufasa is James Earl Jones. Beyonce was Nala.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She a
Beyonce.
singer.
Timon and Pumbaa, I think, were played by a couple cool people.
I don't
Seth Rogen was
Yeah, I was
Pumbaa.
gonna say
Mm.
Seth Rogen. Did,
I don't know who played
did he
Timon.
talk like his normal voice?
Yeah. It was really funny. But yeah, it's good.
Y'all need to see Mario. It's just
Yeah.
Chris Pratt as an Italian guy.
Yeah.
It was a good movie though.
I want to see it.
I enjoyed it more than Little Mermaid for
He
sure.
didn't put a spin on his voice at all.
No.
Nope.
And here's how they played it off. Little spoiler: it's in the first 5 seconds of the movie. So they have an ad because they're a plumbing
Yep.
company with the two brothers, right? They
Yeah.
have an ad and they're doing their Italian accent like normal, how it should be. He's Italian. Well, then it cuts off of it and it's them standing in the shop and they're watching their ad. And then they kind of like poke at the accent that they were just faking that accent for it, which is how they played it off. But I'm like,
That's
let's get
weird.
someone who's Italian or can do an Italian accent. I love Chris Pratt, but he's Italian. Make him Italian.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, that is a little strange.
Like, what if I just started talking and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm Mario.
Yeah.
No,
No.
it's me. I'm Mario. Put a little spin on it. Anyway, just my
It's kind
opinion.
of like when you go to an Italian restaurant and like your server is Chinese and they offer you spring rolls. Like, what are you doing?
It's
here?
exactly like that, Shmev.
Yeah. And I just don't understand why that happens.
It's exactly like that.
Or it's like, when you go to an American restaurant and they give you lo mein instead of a burger.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like you're hunting deer and a turkey shows up.
Yeah.
You know
are
what?
you
It's
doing
it's like
here?
you're farming watermelon and all of a sudden you get a bunch of capricorns. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're washing dishes and a cat falls in.
Yeah.
Well, that's just called instant death. I think a nuke blows up at that point because the cat just goes crazy.
Or you're in church singing "Jesus Loves Me" and the guy with the yarmulke walks in. What are you? What? What are you doing here? Like, you don't even believe in this guy who loves us.
It's like when. Okay, I'm done.
No,
I
what
don't
else?
know.
Give
I
another
don't know,
example.
Zach. Keep it rolling.
It's like a rubber ducky and a lava lamp. You know what I mean? It just
Yeah.
doesn't work. You know?
That actually sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't like when
that.
they do
I'd
that.
get that.
I'd get that.
You don't like when rubber ducks are in lava lamps?
Yeah, I don't like that.
I want a lava lamp,
Do
honestly.
you?
I know it's not 1980 or 70.
Probably burn yourself.
Probably. I hurt myself
Is that real lava?
on accident. Huh?
Is that real lava?
Of course. They capture it from the volcano of Oaxaca.
Okay, don't
Don't be
get
racist.
please.
What
Yep.
the?
It's
All
not-
right.
It's not a joke, Zach. It's very serious.
Okay. Well,
Wow.
Have you ever said something? Well, you probably have. But recently, have you said something where like you didn't mean it to sound really offensive, but like
it's like every other sentence I say.
Well, nowadays everything's offensive, so it's hard not to.
well, like out in public recently? Was there a time that that happened to you recently? I just want to hear about it.
Oh gosh. Off the top of my head, I mean it happens all the time, but I don't know. Not that I can think of. What about you guys?
Kinda, not really, a little bit. I was talking to my boss, and I just started that new job, and he was asking, he's like, "So you're from?" And I was like, "Yeah, very small town. It's kind of close to Pulaski." And he's like, "Okay, yeah, I've been to Pulaski. It's not that bad." So I'm like, "Yeah, it's got a really bad reputation." But when he's like, "Well, yeah, I think they kind of deserve that. Pulaski is where the KKK started."
Oh.
Oh.
You didn't even realize
I
that.
just, yeah, I kind of just, I
I
didn't
didn't
mean it
know
like that. Pulaski just doesn't have a whole lot.
Yeah.
and-
You just want to get closer to your roots.
Well, you're the one that's not particularly racist.
Not
but-
particularly.
yeah.
Not a great response.
Oh gosh.
Not particular.
I still remember that.
I feel
And
like
I
I
didn't
have.
think anything of it when I said it in that one episode, and y'all were just dying.
Yeah.
Well, Leighton, as our local racist, what do you have? You
Well, I'm sure I have, just not. Like, I probably say stuff and don't even realize that I say it.
Yeah.
That it's offensive to people. I don't know. I also don't really care.
Yeah.
Like, get over it.
Say something racist right now.
Zach,
Yeah.
I got nothing. It would be too bad.
Okay.
He was gonna call me bald.
I was.
You know, only
That's
bald
racist.
people can call each other bald, right?
Bald.
He's
Turn the
offended.
camera.
I mean, you better burn down a Wendy's, boy.
Oh, it's not that funny.
It
Okay.
just happened
Anyway.
right now.
But anyways,
Yeah, it just happened right now.
well, water's not wet. What else can you say?
What are you talking about?
Sheep have no fur. Leighton has hair.
Have you all seen a fair? Y'all seen? Hey, don't make fun of me.
Oh, right. Sorry.
I'm
Sorry.
offended.
Sorry. Our bad. Our
Wendy's,
bad.
I'm coming for you. Have y'all seen a bear with no fur?
No. That thing looked like a 2-ton naked mole rat.
Look it up.
Hairless bear. Burn victim bear.
I'm gonna put this up. You said furless at one point. It made me think of it.
That is
Okay,
nasty.
why would they have no fur?
Look at that. That is mortifying.
That literally looks like a rat. Just a
That is
big
a
rat.
naked mole rat.
Why do you look like that? You look terrible. Fix yourself.
You think it's real? You think people have done that? Just
What
shaved it
in the world? That's a small bear, by the way.
Black bear.
That looks more like a coyote.
Black
Yeah,
bears
what
are
a standard.
significantly smaller than like grizzlies.
Have y'all seen a bear in person?
Yeah. I've seen one in the wild. I was in the Smoky Mountains and we were at our house in like Gatlinburg and we saw one like traipsing through the area. It was pretty cool.
That might be the animal I'm scared of the most.
A bear?
A grizzly bear? Heck yeah.
I'm scared of sharks.
Black
are you?
bears are fine.
I don't think I've told y'all this.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anyway,
sharks.
why? Why bears?
Just because, like,
It's
Powerless.
practical to be in a situation.
yeah, and,
there's
it's
nothing you
like
can
if
do.
they're too close to you, you're not
done.
gonna outrun them. You're done for.
Yeah.
If they decide, okay, I'm attacking you, you're done.
Done.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Same
Like
thing.
you have like a, I don't know, what's another wild like a. I don't think
a
coyotes.
honey badger.
A honey badger. Let me
Actually,
look-
those are pretty vicious.
They
look
might-
like-
You know.
like almost any other animal. Almost, there's
Yeah.
exceptions. You get a better chance to get away.
I
from
think too, it's also our area. We don't live in the ocean. I don't know if you realize that.
Mm.
So sharks aren't practical. We don't live in Africa. Lions aren't. But even living there, it's actually really scary. Like it's just constant. You see a lion just going down your village.
You know what else is kind of scary?
Sorry to be racist.
Moose.
Oh yeah, they're actually really
Those
powerful.
are huge.
You realize how fast they can run?
Yeah.
They can run up to like 30 or
Look at
40 miles an
that.
hour. Yeah, they're massive.
Shut up. That is not real.
Do you not
Send
realize?
that to me.
Do you not realize how big moose are?
I didn't realize that their
They
legs are taller than us.
and they're just
Y'all
they
didn't
can
know
just be
that?
out like that. Oh, I did.
I didn't realize that they were that big.
They're
Dude, they're
huge.
massive. Like compared to a regular person or a deer, like they'll mess you up.
It's like a giraffe, but a deer with huge antlers.
It's like a moose.
Yeah. I didn't realize that they could be that tall. Is that real?
Yes, that's real. That's how big they are.
They're
Is it-
very big.
Yeah. They're like
Okay.
7 times the size of a regular deer.
Looks like it could just squash that car.
Well, have you ever
Okay,
seen
that
them?
looks a little.
Look up
better,
moose
but
attacks.
Still, that's huge. Yeah.
One of
that
my-
other picture.
one of my
looks bigger.
favorite things that I've ever gotten the chance to do was follow this page that Joe Rogan recommended called oh no, one of my
You forgot?
I forgot the name of it, but it's like a bunch of stupid people doing stupid things around national parks, like going up close to take a picture of a moose or an ox or what are those things called? A bison.
But look, that is a muscular leg right there. Oh my god!
The amount of force.
Then you grow a beard right here.
I hear they make really good beef jerky or moose jerky. I mean,
Are you serious?
yeah.
What a great production. How efficient would that be? They're so large. That's a lot of meat.
I'm trying
Sorry,
to send this
but
to you. It's being
that's
difficult. No,
You need a
moose-
anyway.
bazooka to take it out. I don't know.
You can breed them.
What about have y'all
Anyway.
have you seen a rhino in a zoo? I think I've seen a rhino before.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. They used to be over at the Nashville Zoo.
Really?
Remember that rhino from The Incredibles? That was pretty scary.
Yeah.
You remember the rhino from Spider-Man? Like
Yeah.
the big rhino guy?
Yeah, wasn't in any movie. He was actually going to be in the 4th Tobey Maguire movie, but then they
Yeah.
canceled that movie.
Well, I heard it wasn't supposed to be very good.
Probably not, because the 3rd one hell, it
Terrible.
was.
Yeah.
But yeah, rhinos are huge too.
Yeah.
What do you even do if that thing comes at you?
You're dead.
Dead.
It's a juggernaut.
It's a real life dinosaur.
That is a unicorn on steroids.
Yeah. It.
Is what that is. Look at that.
They are
What do you think his name is?
Ed.
Terrence.
Ed.
Ed.
let me make sure. I
It's
save
something
This.
small.
Golly.
Why small?
I don't know, because he's big.
Leo.
Leo.
Jim,
Tom,
Tom,
Billy, Bob,
Eric,
Erica,
Gleba.
be inclusive.
Cleveland.
Also, this talk of rhinos is getting me hungry. Y'all ready to wrap this up?
Rhinos.
I'm just
Yeah, I am. Thank you guys for joining us.
And gals.
Thank you, Relay, for
Diversity.
Yeah.
sponsoring. And we really appreciate you. Guys, make sure to go use Relay and make movie night a little easier,
yeah.
So thankful for them and thankful for you. And happy summer to the ones that are just now getting out of school. If you're in school, if you graduated, congratulations on graduating. That's a big deal. Yeah, appreciate you. Thank you for joining us for a session of awkwardness.
Schmanks.